Well, all right. This is Johnny Pepper, and this is Sunday morning, day 3 of the B-Team Championships here at the NITEX Center in beautiful North Richland Hills, Texas. First game this morning is going to see Rat City Reign of Terror versus Detroit Roller Derby All-Stars. For Rat City, we got 06 Lee Featherstone, number 10 Carolina, 11 Tuck and Roll, 127 Bento Boxer, number 15 Thunder, number 253 Anna Smashaway, number 31 Chantilly Cream, number 34 Molly Duker, number 38 Kendra Hertz, number 47 Estrella, number 50 Brute Champagne, number 501 Damage Control, number 574 Kylie Wyodie, number 669 Betsy Rexy, number 73 Misty Moonshine, number 8 Aqua, number 85 Duncan, number 81 Ponyo Knees, and Ponyo Knees is the captain. They're coached by Optimus Quad and Tracy Rogers. And for the other side of the bench, we got the Detroit Roller Derby All-Stars. 07 Rose, 119 Nikki Knoxam, number 1530 Eye Catcher, number 17 Monster, number 2 Eraser, number 25 Sugar Snaps, 31 Tara Etz, 314 Goldberg, number 4 Merrill Slaughterberg, number 413 Bridge to Gap, number 56 Terrahawk, 667 Luna Rosehip, number 69 Cheeky, 707 Elio Hell. They're coached by Melissa McDonald, Bobby Two Puffs, and Racer Mech Chaser. The Detroit Roller Derby All-Stars want to give a shout-out to their A-team, their juniors and their men's, who were all participating in a tournament this weekend. And we're about 2 seconds from action on the track. Now Detroit's going to be in white, and Seattle is going to be in the gray with the white numbers. And it looks like Aqua is the jammer record for Rat City. Luna Rosehip is the jammer record for Detroit. Aqua is your lead jammer, and I'm joined by Paston Mike, who had an awful time getting here this morning, but he is with me now.
You know what, man? As long as I get a chance to derby, I really don't care. Flat tires be damned.
Wow.
Right?
Yes,
I'm just saying.
Indeed. So I've read the rosters, and we did the first jam, and Aqua was lead, and what do you got to say, bro?
You know what? I've got to be honest with you, man. This game right here, I think, is going to be a lot of fun all the way through. I was kind of, going back last night through the rosters and looking at the matchups previous and just watching these two teams all weekend long on the floor. I really, really like this matchup a lot. So I think we're going to have one of those shootout kind of games. I think it's going to be one of those back-and-forth sort of affairs where we really get to see some high-flying action, and two, I mean, again, I think they're really, really evenly matched when you look at the rosters.
Back to the action on the track. L.O. Hell, the jammer record for Detroit is your lead. Thunder out of the pack and scoring points is the jammer record for Rat City.
Oh, look at that. Nice job. Got that crossover working. She's doing the old school, what do you call that? That's not really a tutu. It's kind of a, I don't know what you call that.
It's a stylish derby getup.
It is. It is. So she's kind of, kicking it back to the old school. But a nice job there, not once but twice, and really hugging that inside line both times through the pack. Able to pick up the points, put them down. It's a 13-4 run so far. Thunder and L.O. Hell working hard for the money. Well, I should actually say that. That's really not exactly accurate because, number one, they're not working hard for any money. There is no money to be had, number one. And number two, one of them happens to be sitting in the penalty box at the time. So really, only one of them working hard right now, and that is Thunder as LOL finally back in and on the track, and Ghost Blocker takes her out.
Well, as long as Thunder's out there scoring points like she's scoring, I think we can call that a 2-2.
Yeah, absolutely. It's close. It's kind of like that hula skirt thing.
I'd
but
go
in
with
black
the hula skirt
Nylar
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if somebody out there in Twitterverse knows, you can talk to us at WFTDA.BChamps, I think.
You know,
one of those
more,
Twitter things.
You know what? And more importantly, nobody really cares. It's just it was just filler that I threw out there because it was kind of unique. But speaking of unique, she's going to go take a seat now. She's going to take whatever it is and put it on the penalty box because there was a track cut, I believe, called there towards the end. So that jam, man, oh man. I hope you didn't pick the under on that jam because 24-13.
That's a lot of points. 37
points. That's not bad.
Not for 2 minutes of work.
Not bad at all, my friend. So 26 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock as we speak. It's a 26-13 lead. Rat City takes the lead after that big 24-point run. And they're going to send Thunder. Well, again, Thunder was starting from the penalty box, but Cheeky will go out on the power start opportunity here. Full contingent of blockers in front. Oh, are you kidding me? Beautiful, beautiful hip check. That one coming from number 10, Carolina.
Awesome play
What
there.
a blast.
Knocked her all the way to the outfield, forced her to recycle all the way to the back of the pack.
That was well timed. I mean, just as she came through, I mean, she was standing straight up and waited and waited and waited, and just at the right time, angled that hip right out into her.
Cheeky real fast on her initial, not so fast on the second pass. We got a star pass. It looks like Damage Control is going to be the jammer record for Rat City now.
And we're going to have another penalty called as well. That's going to go once again on number 15. Thunder takes a seat, and the jam continues. More penalties being called. This one's going to go against number 110. That is no, I can't. I take that back because there is no 110. It's got to be 119. Nikki knocks him.
I'll go with that. Yeah, I can't see that either. I'll blame it on my optometrist.
Yeah. I blame it on my glaucoma.
I don't have glaucoma for some silly reason.
Neither do I, but my doctor thinks I do. I live in one of those states, if you get what I'm trying to tell you here.
I hear you. I'm picking out what you're laying down.
All right, none of that's true, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, absolutely none of that's true. I don't have glaucoma. I don't have a license.
Kidding, people, okay?
and I live in South
Derby
Carolina.
Announcers, we do this for free. We do this for fun. We're trying to have fun on Sunday morning, but we all really love y'all.
There you go. Yeah, what are the chances of South Carolina legalizing?
About the same as Texas.
Back to real roller derby action because nobody cares about the rest of what's going on here. 127 and 17. That's going to be, oh my goodness, 127. Why can't I read my notes? It's Pinto, Boxer, and Monster. There we go.
Absolutely. And just like that, Monster is lead. Bento Boxer, we're working on that pack, trying to get out, though.
Looking for a track cut, and it's called. It's a big old jammer penalty on Bento Boxer. So Monster with the power jam now. Opportunity to put the points on the board, and C is hearing it from the bench where you saw those circle motions in the air saying, run it, run it, run it, and here she comes. 5 points already as Captain Left Hook waggles the thumb for us. Multiplayer block penalty coming up next. That's going to go also against Rat City.
Number 50.
Brute Champagne.
Also want to talk about Sugar Snaps out there playing that defense for Detroit.
It's one of the worst things about running late this morning. You don't get a chance to sit trackside and just watch the numbers roll by so you can kind of acquaint yourself with the right skaters.
Well, but you had to change a tire, so that kind of sucked too.
Okay, that too, but.
And I was watching, so I'm here for you, bro.
Hey, speaking of here for you, how about DRD? They're here for the fans. Just knocked out a 14-0 jam to take the lead back from Rat City. Makes it 35-31. And there were 5 penalties in that last jam.
Oh, my.
How you like that? Thanks to RPG for pulling out the statisticals.
Uber producer, you know what I'm saying?
You,
like,
killer.
We ought to nominate her for something.
I think she's going to get the Atom Bomb Award for the weekend.
And so well deserved.
Yeah.
I think she's been producing like every game.
Aqua and Luna Rosehip back on the track for their respective teams. Both jammers out. We got a little bit of a foot race going on. The pack does not seem to recognize that, though. It's a 3-on-2 pack advantage. That's going to even out right now as Rat City's able to reclaim one back on the track. So a 3-on-3 pack.
Both jammers taking themselves out over there in turn 2.
Is that what you call going Dutch?
Absolutely.
When they're both taking themselves out? Sorry.
Aqua was quick jumping up and getting back into the back.
It's too early for me to filter my sense of humor.
No,
under normal circumstances,
I'm down.
You know what? Under normal circumstances, I know that I can bring it in a little bit and monitor myself. But right now, the filter is broken.
That's okay. It's Sunday morning.
Oh, nice job to stay in. Good little balancing act right there on the outside line. And we're going to get that one called off, but not before this score is going to no, it's not going to flop. Never mind. I take that back. It's going to be a 4-3 run. So cutting into the lead by 1, but still a 3-point lead. 21 minutes left on the clock. And Detroit Roller Derby retains the lead, 38-35.
Coming out on the line now, that's Ellie O'Hell for Detroit. And Thunder wearing the 2-2.
Thunder.
Jamming for Rat City. Also want to say hi to everybody that's in Argentina watching because there's some special friends in Argentina that are watching this game real close.
Really?
So, buenos dias.
Thunder and L.O. Hell back at the line together. But that jam's going to get called off real quick. It's going to be a 0-0, a not.
That means everybody hydrate, right?
There you go. There you go.
Need something to drink?
So this one comes down as we take a look kind of through the roster. Again, this is the 9th place game. So again the claim or the rush to the bottom basically. But again, both of these teams have played really, really well throughout the tournament. Coming up against some buzzsaws, man. I mean, Rat City coming up against Montreal, and that was that was an issue. But really took a very, very close upset loss in their very first game number 1 of this tournament, 225-207. They lost to the Bruise Crew in a battle of number 8 versus number 9. And that's kind of, then like I said, you run into Montreal, and that's just a freaking buzzsaw.
4 points to damage control on that jam, which is jam number 7, and we've got a flip-flop of the lead. So everybody's going to be thoroughly hydrated before this game is over is what I'm thinking.
There you go. Detroit coming into this one, they started this the tournament off with the second game of the day on Friday morning, and lost a close one there to the Texas Chainsaws. Again, they were the number 10 seed playing number 7 and lost 213-185, which brought them down for a brutal show-off with Gotham's Wall Street Traders. Wall Street took them 341-128, forcing Detroit into this game. So, I mean, again, both teams very similar. They started off really strong against teams that, and very, very close losses to teams that, again, looked very, very solid on paper. And then both of them ran into just nasty, nasty matchups in Montreal and Gotham.
We're having some quick jams this morning as Aqua puts 3 points on that board on that last jam. We're fixing to start jam 9 with 18:24 on the clock, and Bento Boxer is out front and lead.
Now, she's going to do it from a deficit, though. She's got a blocker in the box, but she does have a half-lap lead, or at least did have a half-lap lead, as Meryl Slaughterberg was unable to get out originally. Now, she's going to have no choice but to call it off. She's going to pick up, I believe, 3, but another Rat City blocker will be penalized and serving time in the box. At least it's not solitary confinement. She's got some company.
As fast as these jams are going, we might have 30 jams in this first half.
Yeah, we're going on to number 10 right now at the 17:47 mark, so we'll see how this one rolls around. Looks like we're going to have a familiar matchup at the stripe again, as that's Thunder and L.O. Hell, I believe.
You are correct.
Look at that. We've been talking about it a lot. I don't know if we've mentioned it this morning yet, but very difficult to see from the angle that we're at in some cases. So if we miss something, you'll know why. And we just about missed a track cut penalty. So LOL got out quickly, got out first, but was guilty of the track cut. So now we'll have a new lead jammer in Thunder. I guess we won't have a new lead jammer because LOL actually was never the lead jammer because of the penalty. But now 3 white jerseys sit in the Detroit penalty box.
And that doesn't bode well for Detroit.
Now, listen, when your jammer, your pivot, and a third block, a third skater are all in the box, a 4-on-2 fast break opportunity for Thunder, that's brutal.
Thunder's really good when there's a full complement of skaters on the floor, but when she has a little help and only a couple blockers to get through, oh my.
Yeah, wait, listen, you know what? When you thin out the herd a little bit, what ends up happening is you got a lot of space on the track, and it makes it a lot easier to maneuver. You got a whole lot more room to play with, and that's what she did. Great job there. Took every second of that penalty she possibly could. Puts up another 4 points on that final pass to make it a 14-0 run and extending Rad City's reign of terror. 59-38.
It's in their name, folks. It's
right
in
there.
their name.
It's right there. 59-38 now at the 16-minute mark before this next whistle blows. The entire penalty box is empty.
Cheeky's going to be the jammer record for Detroit. That's Damage Control wearing the star for the Rat City. And just like that, Cheeky is out front and lead.
Nice job there, but tell you what, how about the work by Merrill Slaughterberg to get out in front? Forearm penalty going against Damage Control. That's going to be a power jam opportunity, a 5-point pass. The jam's going to get called off, and again, good opportunity here to swap out, get the fresh jammer on the track, and take full advantage of the entirety of the power jam, because again, by the time that jam got called off, Damage Control had just sat down.
So almost a full 30 seconds in this power start for Monster. That's exactly what Detroit needed if they want to try to get back to square in this game.
Well, there you go. Nice job there to get out first. Oh, I mean, get out to get out only and to get out quickly.
It was first.
Oh, my
First
goodness.
and only.
Penalty coming on Sugar Snaps. Didn't see it. Directional. It's nice having an extra set of eyes. That's awesome. One of the beautiful things about this tournament, the announcers all kind of huddle together, and we're all kind of, I mean, it's not one of those things where everybody's off in the announcer room hanging out. They're all right here at the table.
RPG producing. We got Bobby Narco producing. We got everybody. That's why I love about these tournaments here hosted by the Dallas Derby Devils. They're just, they know how to host a tournament, people. If you get a chance to come to a tournament in Dallas, you'd be loath not to do it.
Yeah, Monster just went out on safari and took out a zebra.
Excuse us if you spit your coffee out.
Luna Rosehip at the stripe for Detroit to start this one off. She's going to be joined back there by, I believe that's Aqua. 'Tis indeed the liquid one.
I love that word, tis.
Tis. Tis a good word. Track put.
Track cut on the gray pivot.
Cut. Bleh. Cut. Brute Champagne takes
Red
a seat.
leather, yellow leather.
Good God, man. I don't even drink coffee, and I need some.
I've got a cooler right here.
I'm telling you, man. Another track cut penalty called. That one's going to go against Detroit. Believe that's Merrill Slaughterberg again. Yeah, take a look at that smile. You know exactly who that is.
4 points awarded on that last pass to Detroit.
Nice job cutting into the lead, 63-54. It's a 9-point lead with 13 minutes exactly left on the clock. LOL back at the line, joined back there by Thunder. And again, we've seen Thunder and LOL almost every time together. Oh. The exception was one penalty that Thunder carried over.
Right.
I believe they've been together the rest of the way, though.
And I know Aqua's just waiting to go back out there. I think it's like a two-jammer rotation with somebody else thrown in every once in a while. But just like that, LOL is out front and lead.
Oh, sneaky fast. Thunder able to sneak underneath the incoming eraser hit. And a 4-0 run calls the jam right there.
Jam number 14 in the books.
What did we say coming in?
We're going to have a real fast lot of jam game.
And close. Look at this. It's now 63-58. A 5-point differential.
You don't want to go anywhere and miss any of this.
Now, we're going to go all the way to the end on this one, I believe. Number 69, that's going to be Cheeky strapping on the star, joined back there behind the line by Bento Boxer.
Absolutely. Cheeky did a jump, but got knocked to the outside.
Now, Cheeky does have the slight edge in lead jammer percentage right now, but it's a slight edge. See if she can cut in this time and get it again. No, sir. No, sir. Forearm penalty being called on number 85 for Rat City. That is still Duncan.
Both jammers out, racing back to the pack.
Odd how they never change jerseys during the game. The numbers always stay the same. Notice that?
I did. Cheeky working hard getting through that scoring pass, but does and picks up a nickel. Excuse that, only 4.
Two the other way for Thunder. Excuse me, for Bento Boxer, pardon me.
That jam call comes to an end, and we have official review, Rat City. This official review is brought to you by Bont Skate. Stronger, lighter, faster, fully heat moldable. They're just the best skates in the world. And you can find them at bont.com.
Where?
Absolutely. Bont.com.
One more time.
Bont.com.
That's what I thought you said. All right, so listen, here's where we're at. That was a 7-3 run in favor of Detroit, which means they've cut this lead to a single point. One pair of hips is the difference in this one at the 10:38 mark.
That's how you score.
Yeah, and listen, that is again down from a 21-point differential earlier in the game, so they've caught up 20 points over a very, very short amount of time. But the real issue here is, what is the official review about? So as we sit at the 10:38 mark in official review time, it is a 1-point game. We're not sure what will happen here. I would have to assume that the official review has something to do with that 2-point pass.
Absolutely.
So I'm thinking points. I'm thinking that we may have a change to the scoreboard. That's why I'm kind of hedging my bet.
Well, the Seattle coach came running out right at the end of that jam.
Sure
and
did.
The 2 points awarded at the end could be the only thing that he could be concerned about. While we don't have a crystal ball, we can speculate as to what is going on. They could be discussing wedding gifts out there in the middle for all we know.
That's true. Looks like we'll get the official word coming in from our
crack producer.
Well, we've got our alt official as well, which is always good. Gotta love an alt official.
Oh, let's talk about the officials real quick.
We got a second, do it.
We got Jurassic Snark, Cue Ball Craze, Snippy Snap, Benoit, 2 Thumbs Up, Donna the Red, D Ride, and Manda Panda. We could not do this without our officials, so we thank you. Thank you so much. We have Aqua, the jammer record for Rat City, and Monster jamming for Detroit. Rat City was looking for a skater out of bounds on white, and they didn't see it, so the no call stands.
There you go. Want to give a quick shout out to the Twitterscapes for helping correct us on a gender mistake.
We did not mean to misgender anybody.
No, didn't catch it. But we could fix that. That is easily apologized for and easily made up for on the backside. So
and we had it wrote down. So
no, we did.
We'll call it one of those Sunday morning mistakes.
There you go. It's a 4-0 run in favor of Rat City. That's going to make it a 5-point jam, or excuse me, a 5-point game again. That's a 70-65 lead for Rat City. 9 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock at the tone. Beep.
Luna Rosehip, jammer record for Detroit. Damage Control wearing the star for the Rat City Reign of Terror.
How about the Twitter folks, man? They've been on point this weekend. Really,
and
really
almost always positive, which is...
Listen, I don't even need positive. All I need is respectful.
That's as long as a left turn?
No, you know what? Seriously, though, as long as it's respectful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. We're doing a job. We're working hard. We're trying. We're not perfect.
And at least they're out
Low
there
block.
watching.
There you go. Low block
Man,
penalty
if you're
called.
watching roller derby, we don't care.
Right? Low block called, and now here's another penalty. Didn't catch that one, but it is going to be another multiplayer block penalty. That one's going to go on Betsy Rexy.
Damage control out there on a scoring pass getting pointed at as the lead. Calls it off as she comes through.
Wow, and how about that? A nice job on that last pass, doing it with only 2 blockers on the floor. A 2-4 disadvantage, still able to squeeze through for the points and jam this thing up. Now a 9-point lead.
Only 9.
8.5 to play.
Timeout on the floor. This timeout's brought to you by Adam Skates.
Adam Skates.
Adam Skates,
Adam
man.
Skates. Falcon plates by Adam. They come with a lifetime warranty. They come in 6 amazing color choices, and they provide both stability and agility. Go to adamskates.com and see for yourself. That's adamskates.com.
Also want to give a shout-out to Resurrection Skate Shop, the best little skate shop in the whole wide world, located in Denton, Texas. For more information, go to resurrectionskate.com.
Resurrection Skate. It's good stuff, man.
Skater-owned. So if you go into Resurrection, they know what you're doing. They skate derby. They talk derby. It's just a great little place.
And it doesn't smell derby, which is a really, really good thing.
That's a really, really good thing.
Yeah. Bonus points for that. So it looks like we are whistled back into action. We've got Thunder standing behind the line, ready to rock and roll for Rat City. Joined back there by L.O. Hell, shockingly enough. And L.O. Hell coming in at the sniper position, but finds a way closer to the line at the whistle. Yeah, directional, it was a good block, but directional, and both 31s now taking a seat. There was only 131. There was only 131 actually called on that. Both of them went and took a seat. So Chantilly Cream back on the track as Terroretz takes the seat.
Thunder out of the pack now and scoring points. Thunder actually catches LOL and passes on that 4-point pass. LOL gets her 4 and calls it off.
Yeah, and I had that backwards, by the way. It was Chantilly Cream actually did take the penalty, and Terroretz was released back out onto the track. So, yeah, see, there you go.
You can just say Willy Wonka speak.
Oops.
And reverse it.
Well, there you go. 82-73, an 8-8 run that time around puts us under the 8-minute mark. 7:20 to play. 9 points, still the lead.
Bento Boxer, the jammer record for Rat City. Cheeky jamming for Detroit.
All right, Bento Boxer doing a nice job. Bento Boxer off to the inside, then to the outside, and they are free and clear, but not exactly as clean as you would have liked.
No pass, no penalty, but they be rocking.
Lead jammer status goes the other direction. It's Cheeky in control. Bento Boxer forced down into turn number 2, and another no pass, no penalty. Low block penalty being called. That one's going to go against number 10, Carolina, for Rat City.
That was quick.
And another 4-point pass. Bento Boxer doing what they do when they do what they do.
Absolutely. 8 points awarded on that jam to Bento Boxer.
Yeah, it's going to be an 8-6 run. That lead now stretching out a little bit more, 90-79.
I don't believe any lead is safe in this game.
Hey, listen, it's 11 points. That's nothing. I mean, that's half a jam.
Half a jam. And we're coming into jam 20. With still 6 minutes left in this first half.
Monster at the line this time around. Aqua, I believe, right there beside.
That is Aqua. You can tell by those patriotic skates she's wearing.
That's right.
She is a member of the USAR team.
Wow, nice job there again on that inside-outside fade. Found the way through the pack.
And a big Harley fan, I'm told. as they go around the country, going to Harley Davidson shops to look for T-shirts and stuff. And Aqua on her backside calls it off. 4 points awarded on that jam, 94-80. Thunder going to be the jammer record for Rat City. Luna Rosehip going to be jamming for Detroit. 5 seconds called on the floor. And the whistle blows and the skaters skate. Thunder getting pushed around at the front of the pack, trying to go around on the outside. Thunder taking advantage of the chaos, emerges out of turn 2 as your lead. Meanwhile, Luna Rosehip working her way against that wall of gray in the front of the pack. Luna with that star stash looking for her pivot. I believe we are going to have a star pass. That is going to be Meryl Slaughterberg, the new jammer record for Detroit. What was that? All that commotion about?
Was there commotion?
Over here.
No commotion. I was just making sure because, again, walking in a couple seconds late, didn't have a chance to go through the normal roster routine. So, listen, for anybody who's wondering, the normal roster, at least for me, I mean, I can only speak for Pastor Mike, but Pastor Mike's normal roster routine is, several minutes before game time, 10, 15 minutes before game time during warm-ups, I'd like to get out there and visit with the either with the coaches or captains. I want to find out if there are any pronoun issues that I'm not aware of, and I want to make sure that pronunciations are accurate and so forth. And
shout-outs.
Just anything else going on. Check for any injury updates from previous games if there are any, those sorts of things. Just the kind of stuff that we want to be able to share with you. And, again, running in, on jet fumes at the very, very last second, didn't have my opportunity to do that as normal, and so had to go back and double-check the notes from earlier in the week to make sure that we've got them all proper so that we are paying the proper respect to those who ask us to make some changes.
Back to the action on the track. L.O. Hell called for a penalty going to the penalty box. That's going to leave Damage Control out there in a power jam situation. Damage Control working against that wall of white in the front of the pack. Pulls out and picks up 5.
And calls it off right there. Good job calling that one off, freezing the jammer in the penalty box. We're going to be at the 2-minute mark before the next whistle play. So we're going to have, after a 5-0 run, now a 24-point differential. We are one off the top. There was a 20. Now I take that back. We're now at the 24. So 24 is the top. So there you go. Maximum lead in this game so far. 24 points where we stand right now. 104-80, 205, 204, 203. And the whistles blow. Bento Boxer.
Before you got that sentence out, was awarded lead.
They weren't awarded it. They earned it fair and square.
That's an award.
That's true. Oh, we got a little bit of an equipment issue. Not sure what that was. I thought maybe a toe stop for Bento Boxer, but Bento reached down, grabbed whatever it was, and then reached to the leg. And, again, not sure what exactly came popping off.
I see a star stash.
Call it a pass. It's going to go to Merrill. Slaughterberg takes off. Jam's going to get called right there. It's going to be a 3-0 run. We'll take a look at Bento for the equipment issue. Right toe stop is still in place. And Bento's going to sit in a position where I have absolutely no idea what's going on. So won't be able to see what equipment adjustments are made, but so be it.
Cheeky going to be the jammer record for Detroit. That's Aqua in the patriotic skates wearing the star for Rat City.
Well, this could be our final jam of the half. 46 seconds, 45, 44 to go. It's a 107-80 lead for Rat City, the largest lead of the game to date at 27 points.
Both teams deciding to play awesome defense here in this jam. 24. Like Pat
multiplayer
said,
block penalty.
could be the last jam of the half.
Multiplayer block penalty coming in on. Well, we'll see who that is in a second. Again, tough to see the numbers and the names in some cases.
Aqua takes a hit to the jaw area, holding it.
I'm told that one was
as
Goldberg
that last
taking a
escape
seat.
was passed.
And the foot race begins. Jam is going to get called, but it is after the play or the jam. The play clock, the time clock is officially out. Oh man, that's not a good thing right there. Aqua may have taken a shot in the back. She's pointing to. Not sure if that's a cramp or if she took a hit, but in a lot of pain right now. So we'll keep an eye on that and see just what we can find out about Aqua's condition at the half. But we are in intermission after an 8-0 run by Rat City to close it out. 115-80 is our score. It's a 35-point differential, the largest lead of the game so far. And now it comes down to the simple question, can Detroit find the answer in the locker room at the half?
And what kind of speech they're going to give them at halftime? Because sometimes the motivational speech can do wonders.
No doubt about it. We're going to turn things over to the track repair team and White Noise. I'm Pastor Mike.
I'm Johnny Pepper. Stick around. We'll see you in about 10.
So we are back. We are. Well, I'm
Are
back.
we? I'm back too.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's all that really matters. As long as we got two of us and Derby coming, we're in good shape. 2 minutes away. Second half. 115 to 80, Rat City. They'll be in the gray jerseys in case you're just joining us. The white jerseys are reserved for the Detroit Roller Derby All-Stars. Just a quick peek, because there's really not a whole heck of a lot to talk about, frankly, when we look at the penalty tracker. Really nobody in any significant trouble in our unofficial penalty totals. Several players on either team with 3 apiece, but again, not even enough to really mention.
Pretty spread out.
It is. It is fairly spread out. We're good there. From a number of penalties standpoint, dead even. 19-18. You can't get much closer than that.
Nope.
So Rat City with 1 penalty more than Detroit at 19-18. Lead jammer status, again, very, very tight. 55% for Rat City, 45% for Detroit, give or take. It's actually closer to 54 and 46, but you get the idea. Maximum point differential is the current differential of 35 points, so that's kind of where we stand there. And, what are you going to do? The numbers are fairly even. The only thing that's not is the score, and it's not, like I said, if it's 35 points, it's not huge.
It can be made up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No question about it. Plenty of time. There's no issues there at all.
We are going to have 30 minutes of Derby coming up for you good folks.
One thing we will keep a quick look at is our jammer stats. And, again, these are unofficial stats, but they're close enough that we're going to make them our own.
We're going to broadcast them.
Yeah, listen, when you look at Rat City, Aqua is the most successful jammer where it comes to lead jammer percentage. Aqua with a 71+%, 71.43, frankly, percent lead jammer percentage. On the other side, Cheeky leads the team in lead jammer percentage at 66 and 66.66666, repeating. But when it comes to points, there's one glaring jump out, one standout that kind of pops out at you, and it's Thunder for Rat City with 51 points. And quite frankly,
wow,
that's kind of been the difference in this game is Thunder's 51. On the other side of the board, the highest points so far is Cheeky with 26, so we're looking at exactly half. And it's fairly even across the board the rest of the way. Elio Hill and Aqua, both with 25 points. Damage Control with 22 and Monster with 21. So, again, those pretty much cancel each other out. Bento Boxer with 17. And the combination of Luna, Merrill, and Terrorettes, both having taken the star in a pass, have a combined total of 8. So, again, put it where you will, but between Bento and Thunder, that's really kind of where the difference has been, it looks like.
Thunder's out there right now wearing the star for Rat City. 8 points, 13 points awarded so far. LOL, the jammer record for Detroit, has 4 in her pocket.
Yeah, make it 8. There's another pass right there. It was 4 when you said it.
And then 4 more got added.
17-8 in favor of Rat City that time around.
And 132 to 88. 28 minutes left in this frame. The final frame.
Well, supposedly, allegedly.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we've ever seen in Derby a third half. I don't think we've ever seen that.
I think I saw one, but it was in one of those mashup games.
A third half?
Yeah, and they just wanted to have one.
No, okay.
Because
that'd be record books time,
they
man.
weren't ready to stop playing.
Nice job there. Did you see that? Hop, skip, and a jump. Lands it clean right over the apex.
Stop water.
Oh, but you can try. Holy cow. Big blast there coming from Sugar Snaps.
Aqua not feeling any of those effects, that hit she took right before the half.
Yeah, well, and that hit's going to be a penalty. We're going to have an official review. They want to say, why was that a penalty? But I don't think they're going to – well, I mean, they could be saying anything. But that looked
They're
pretty –
going to talk about it and come by and tell us what's going on.
Yeah. Looked fairly obvious to me. But, again, I'm not one of those black and white clad folk. I won't be able to make any decisions in regards to the game.
And we are so glad that they're here.
God bless them.
Them
I'm speaking of, by the way. Jurassic Snark, Cue Ball Craze, Snippy Snap, Benoit, Two Thumbs Up, Dawn of the Red, D-Ride, and, of course, leading it all weekend long, Mandependa.
And I don't think that that's a full list because I see Dylan out there, and I know you didn't say him.
No, it's true.
And he's from my home league. And if you were watching yesterday, he lost a couple of wheels in one jam and finished the jam on six wheels.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. I saw a jammer do that once. I don't know if anybody from my my home area is listening in, but if anybody's listening in, there was a pretty amazing feat by I'm pretty sure it was not Sweetmeat, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, same kind of situation in gameplay in men's derby, and lost a truck and jammed on six wheels and ended up scoring something like 25 points.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of ridiculous, but.
Well, yesterday when Dylan lost those wheels, then he went over to Resurrection Skate Shop and got some brand new ones.
Yeah.
And he's on those brand new wheels today.
Nice. Well, we will get the
skinny,
the lowdown, the dirt, the deep from our dear friend and producer extraordinaire, RPG, as she's getting it from our alt official right now. LOL is going to be up there. Detroit was looking for a lack of a low block on the jammer, and they actually retained that. So they were. Oh, there we go. So the
Aqua's
block,
in the box.
Yeah. So it was the block that we said, hey, it was penalized for. That was okay. Got it. So basically, they overturned the penalty.
LOL out there in a power jam, power start situation as Aqua sets in the box.
It's an interesting turnaround.
Maybe just what Detroit needed. And just like that, LOL is out front and lead. Defense trying to back up there and doesn't quite get around to it as LOL goes through on a zigzag pass and picks up 5.
Nice job there. Rose trying to force the out of play, but regardless, still did the job and kept the opponent right there. And now a track cut penalty coming. That one's going to go on LOL.
And that's going to leave Aqua out there in a power jam situation, out of the box and into the power jam.
And we're going all the way for this one. It's going to be a 2-minute jam and a 5-point pass right there.
And matching Aqua can get those laps in.
No, listen, no question about that. Quick. Facing a big, brutal 3-wall there, though. And she has to retreat.
Now full complement of athletes back out on the track. Aqua picks up another nickel. LOL picks up 4 points on that pass. Working on another scoring run.
And it looks like we've got our first fourth penalty. Again, in our unofficial tracker, LOL has picked up her fourth. Not recently. I mean, she's out there skating and doing what she does, but. And now a multiplayer block penalty being called. That one's going to go on Rose.
On Rose. Who has been playing some awesome defense all day long. We got a skater down on the floor right now. That is Aqua.
Yeah, Aqua. Again, we're gonna keep it kind of quiet here because we're literally like right in front of that corner. But Aqua took a big blast earlier and was grabbing that back area and seemed to be having a little trouble catching breath. Again,
she's up on her skates. Give her some love.
There you go.
The WFTDA does take concussions and things seriously. We do have a protocol. We will follow it. We have a crack medical staff. They will assess.
The medical staff has crack?
No, they're just crack like they're good.
Oh.
Like Cracker Jack. I'm old.
Oh, okay. Prize in every box. So, Aqua immediately goes to the ice bag on the back of the head, neck area, and then is headed off to the medical attention area where she will receive the aforementioned medical attention. Speaking of old school, that's a pivot line start, man.
That was a pivot line start. Reminded me of '98.
Man, you like that.
Cheeky the Jammer record for Detroit. Bento Boxer wearing the star for the Rat City Reign of Terror.
Pagnonese takes a seat.
Pagnonese, the captain.
Nice 4-point pass there by Bento. Matched by Cheeky. And Bento Box makes their way back. Another 4-point pass there. Calls the jam. And Bento Boxer is going to win that one 8-4. Making our differential and the maximum differential for this game, 47. This is the biggest lead of the game so far at 47 points. Rat City doing a nice job so far here in the second half. They are up 40-28.
Look at that lead jammer status the second half, 60-20. That means they had a good halftime speech. Thunder out there wearing the star for Rat City. That is a monster wearing the star for Detroit.
Pagnonese back out on the track. Full complement of players on both sides. Wow, nice move there to stay up and keep on moving. Again, sidestepping up on the toe stops the whole way through. Monster is lead jammer. Thunder having no fun and no luck at the top of the line. Finally breaks through.
After about 3 spin rounds.
How on earth did... Wow. I don't know how that did not get called. All right, listen. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yes.
There is absolutely, listen, she basically two-arm hooked her opponent. I'm trying to see who it was, but was it Cheeky?
I think they're going to discuss it over there.
They should.
And I believe the right thing is going to happen. I mean, there is karma in the world, and it's going to follow.
It looks like it has. It looks like the penalty was assigned now. So, again, a little late in coming, or at least late in us seeing it, but no question about it. I mean, she two-arm hooked her and then drew her arms around. I mean, it was an obvious slam down kind of call it a forearm.
Lona Rosehip, the jammer record for Detroit. Thunder sets in the box.
Misty Moonshine takes a seat as well. So a 3-on-4 fast break opportunity here for Luna. Nice job to fight through that block. Rat City's done a nice job, even shorthanded, in previous jams. But that time around, Luna able to find her way through quickly. And again, right to the top, but forced out of play. Luna comes back in. 2 leads in a row now for Detroit. Luna goes ahead, grabs the points, checks the scoreboard, sees the time, hears from her bench,
and
calls
it.
off.
22:53 left in this final frame. 155, 123. LOL, the jammer record for Detroit. Damage Control wearing the star for Rat City.
Love that name. So creative. A 10-0 run cuts this lead down to just 32 points. 22 and a half minutes to play.
Scrum start there. We've got a track cut called LOL. Damage Control working hard against that pack. Wall of white in the front.
Nice job by Rose there to bridge that gap, keep him in play. You know, it's shocking. Detroit is doing so many things so well right now. They actually lead here in the second half, 43-40 already.
That was Nikki Knoxham, the last line of defense for Detroit. Doing an awesome job out there. Direction of play called on Detroit. Number
Rose.
7, that's it's Rose.
LOL with the stash. Recycled back. Oh, tries to take a shot. Damage Control says, I don't think so.
Jukes around on the outside.
Can't touch this. Got a completed star pass. Merrill Slaughterberg takes over for Detroit. Rose comes back, empties the penalty box.
Nikki knocks a man, bridge the gap, playing that defense in the back for Detroit.
And with the 4 points on the board right now, Rat City. Oh, check that out. Forearm penalty. We'll come back to it in a minute. Damage control is going to take a seat. The jam's going to come to an end. There's a 4-point pass included. So that's going to make it an 8-0 run for Rat City. Reign of Terror extending out again, back to a 40-point lead now. 7 off the max, but still doing a very, very nice job. Now, take a look at our lead jammer percentages, though. After Detroit taking a couple in a row there, the numbers are evening out a bit. Rat City with a 50% lead jammer percentage and a 37.5 percentage points now for Detroit. They'll send Cheeky to the line as damage control continues to sit. Another penalty to another Rat City skater. Didn't catch the number. We'll try and find out. I believe might be Ann Smashaway, not positive. But an opportunity here for Detroit and Cheeky, who now has lead and an opportunity.
I think it's Ann Smashaway.
Another penalty coming. That one's going to go on number 81, Ponyanese. And there goes number 31, Tilly. So more penalties, and again, timely, costly penalties, if you ask me, to Rat City as Cheeky is out there doing things.
She's out there trying to cut that differential.
Oh, man. Talking about doing things. Sugar Snaps has been just absolutely putting on a clinic out there.
Yeah, if you want to learn how to play defensive roller derby, just watch Sugar Snaps.
You know, she reminds me a lot, and again, it's not necessarily the fairest comparison, but reminds me a lot of Holly Hunter. Body style, play-wise, I mean, everything she really does.
Both jammers in a race back to the pack.
Got that confident kind of, you know what, come by me. Come on, bring it my way. 14-4 so far this jam for Detroit. Still 20 seconds left and change. 22, 21, 20 on the jam clock. We're going all the way, I believe, on this one.
Both skaters standing in the penalty box.
Cheeky puts up another 4-point pass. That's 18 so far. And they've reclaimed the second half lead. Again, the total is still in Rat City's favor, but again, at the end of that one, we'll add up the grand totals. It's going to be 19-8 in favor of Detroit. So for the total right now, it's a 29-point game at 171 to 142. However, Detroit has done a nice job of coming back and taking the lead here in the second half. 56-62 in favor of Detroit, and 6 penalties on that last jam, so says RPG. I'd believe it. There were a lot of people going to the box, a lot of skaters in and out of that penalty box in that last 2 minutes.
Monster wearing the hat for Detroit. The Bento Boxer Jammer record for Rat City.
How about Duncan just hunkered down? None shall pass. Big bruising, just throwing the body around. Monster may want to look for another hole because I don't see one anywhere near Duncan.
Anywhere near Duncan.
Tries to go to the inside line, trying to avoid Duncan, but there, wow, Duncan went one-on-one, came across from 4-1 to try and block the lane. Speed didn't quite get there, and now called for, I believe, a back block.
Duncan and Betsy Rexy were just like a dynamic duo out there in defense.
It's a 3-0 run in favor of Rat City to extend the lead now, 174 to 142, 16.5 to play here in the second half. Rat City in the gray with lime green trim. White and black reserved for Detroit.
Luna Rosehip going to wear the star for Detroit. That's Aqua back out on the track for Rat City Reign of Terror.
Well, remember, Aqua has had a couple of injury issues in the last several jams, so Great sign to see Aqua back out on the track. Especially with that, ice going to the back of the neck, back of the head area. That was really concerning for a moment. Glad to see Aqua back out there.
And they're having a block party over there in turn 1.5.
Oh, that's not a block party, is it? That's more of a rave. Never mind.
Aqua is out front and lead. Luna Rosehip with a star stash.
Direction
Gets
coming
out of the pack.
Oh, Duncan going right back to the box. Another direction call.
Aqua out there looking for some help. Goes through around on the outside. Untouched on that 5-point pass.
Coming up on the 15-minute mark here. Again, only 2 skaters in any kind of penalty situation. Nice move by Aqua.
Not affected at all.
Man, oh, man. We got a star pass coming. It's going to go to number 31, Tilly.
Aqua on that apex jump looked like 2 little flags flying in the breeze.
Terrorettes. I'm sorry. You know what? I've done that twice now. It's Terrorettes with the star pass. Aqua putting up big numbers already. 18 points. Still 25 seconds left in the jam.
Maybe Rat City felt Detroit coming back and decided to take off and have a little run of their own. Wow, 5 more points awarded to Aqua, bringing her total to this jam for 27. That is going to be the most points in any jam for any one skater.
In this game.
In this game.
Got a timeout called. That one is going to be by Detroit. So that'll give us time to should we hype a sponsor?
Sure.
So who should we hype?
Resurrection Skate Shop, the best little skate shop in the whole wide world, located in Denton, Texas.
Do they have an online site?
They do.
What is their online website?
ResurrectionSkate.com.
So for those folks who are maybe not exactly in the area but want to show a little derby appreciation for folks that make tournaments like this happen, maybe you make a next purchase symbolically at Resurrection.
It's almost
Skates.
Christmas.
Yeah, like we said, that last jam was indeed the highest scoring jam, 27 for Rat City. But take a look at the over-under again. It's a 38-point over-under on that last one. 38 points combined, 27-11. So at the 14:08 mark is where the clock was stopped. Rat City's Reign of Terror has the lead, 201 to 153. It's a 52-point differential right now. It's been as high as 59. And Rat City, with that jam, now comes to an 86-69 lead in the second half. So they are again winning the second half as they did the first, 115 to 80. Lead jammer percentages, 60-40 in favor of Rat City. So again, you can kind of see where the swing begins.
When we get back to the action on the track, Cheeky will be the jammer record for Detroit.
Thunder back there alongside.
Thunder in that shiny black tutu.
Oh, what a move. Took it outside and then found a hole and absolutely blasted through it. You could have driven a garbage truck through that thing.
That's the power of the tutu. They're magical, just like unicorns.
Yeah. Five-point pass and a track cut called on Cheeky. Here comes Thunder. Thunder waves to her teammates, gives them a little, hey, here's what I want you to do, and it works to perfection as she takes the inside line unaccosted. There was nobody anywhere close. Oh, and an insubordination now.
Ouch. That's
going on Cheeky. So a real long power opportunity now, a 5-point pass. Not sure if the Rat City... No, they do. They do caught it. They do caught it. They do caught it.
They do caught it.
The bench had caught it.
But they're telling Thunder to go long because Thunder is fast.
Yeah, listen, no choice but to go long at this point, especially when you've got an opportunity to put your skate on the opponent's throat, so to speak.
I might call it and put some fresh legs in there. 20
points already scored by Thunder. Still 30 seconds left in the jam. And just now, Cheeky's been told to stand. So we know we've got at least another 10 seconds and an opportunity here for one more pass. We'll see what happens with it. Pack spreads out. Duncan able to pull Merrill back. And there she goes. One to beat. She's got it. Highest scoring jammer for Rat City. Guess who?
Aqua scores 24 points. Thunder says, hold my beer. Watch this.
And 30 already. And still with 2 seconds left, she's going to get another couple points here. How many did she get? At least two.
I see 2 fingers.
I'm counting 2.
Maybe
nope,
3.
There's a pinky. That's
All
3.
Right.
Making a 33-point jam for an unbelievable run.
Oh, my gosh.
Thunder rolls.
And Thunder aging up from the juniors. This is her first tournament.
Is that right?
That is right. And I got to tell you, man, the future of roller derby is safe as long as we got junior skaters aging up doing this.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Not only 33 points, but let's take a look at what happened on the other side. Again, a full minute penalty on Cheeky led to a shutout jam on top of the 33. So 33 hurts, but 33-0 stings. That's like the back teen after the cut. Track cut penalty called. That one's going to go on Bento, so they'll waved back on. No pass, no penalty, so Bento Boxer back on the track.
Full complement of athletes out there.
Wow, and how about that? What a great job of recovering. Bento Boxer able to get out for lead. Big scrum, nobody moving a whole lot. Not much forward motion, not a lot of progress.
Just a lot of pushing and shoving.
17 out and through for Detroit. Not lead jammer, but drops the star. Has to pirouette, come back and get it replaced. The monster after the stash slowed down a little bit there. And a track cut penalty called on Bento Boxer. Power jam going the other way, and let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. Detroit needs this power jam, and they need some points fast. 10 minutes almost exactly left on the clock. A back block penalty on number 2. That is Eraser.
That's going to help Monster out a little bit.
See if they'll have the wherewithal to call this jam before they release Bento Boxer, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. No, it does not indeed. Bento Boxer out of the penalty box and on their way around. It's going to be a pair of 5s going on the board to finish that thing off. So a whole lot of time and not a whole lot of scoring. A 5, take that back, now an extra 5 points for Detroit. So it's a 10-5 run. Detroit able to cut the lead down now to 76. It had been as high as 81, but now a 76-point differential between the two. And only 9 minutes left to run. Again, Detroit has got to start putting on some leads. And Aqua says, no thank you, I'll take it immediately. 2 seconds after the whistle.
It literally was 2 seconds after the whistle. She found a hole on the inside and exploited it.
Yeah, I looked at the clock immediately after the whistle blew, and it already said 4 seconds. And you know it took me 2 seconds to recognize it and look down.
Luna Rosehip out of the back and eligible to score now, but Duncan has other plans anchoring that defense in the back of the pack for the Reign of Terror.
Now here comes Detroit, the cavalry to the rescue as they're going to try and break up that log jam, and they do it successfully. Pair of 4-point passes there.
It's amazing what you can do when you work together.
And here comes Aqua. Another phenomenal job. Wave after wave of Aqua crashing in.
Like water on the ground, Aqua will find a way. 18 points so far in this jam for Aqua.
Rose is going to take a seat. That's a pivot penalty. Not that there is really such a thing, but it's exactly what it was. Another penalty being assigned. That one going to Rat City. Didn't catch the number. We'll get it on the way back out, hopefully. In the meantime and in between time, Aqua and Luna, each a blocker down. Another directional call coming. That one's going to go against number 413, Bridge the Gap. And Aqua right back through again. Another 5-point pass. And quietly, very, very quietly, Aqua just scored 31 points on that jam. 31 on the jam for Aqua, who at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but is second on the team in scoring with 89 points. Second to who, you might ask? Thunder. 98 now. They're updating those numbers as we speak. So Aqua with 98 points, and that's second on the team. 101 for Thunder.
Aqua usually follows Thunder.
199 points between the two of them, which is 20 points more than Detroit has currently as a team.
Wow.
Leading the way for Detroit has been a pair of skaters, Cheeky and LOL, both with 49 points, and now an opportunity here to take control of that as LOL has lead and a 4-point pass,
Damage control, the jammer record for Rad City, working against that wall of white in the back of the pack. Looking for a little help from Betsy Rexy.
So LOL takes the advantage in her battle with Cheeky, now 55 points and counting. Low block penalty there at the very end of that one, and we're going to get an official timeout.
This official timeout brought to you by Adam Skates.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Before you say that, before you talk about Adam Skates, if I'm not mistaken, is that an 81? Sure does look like an 81 to me.
Might be.
Now, if it is, that would be Pagnani's. And it is, and it's number 6 on the captain. So I'm sorry, you were saying about Adam Skates.
I was talking about Adam Skates. Falcon plates by Adam come with a lifetime warranty, 6 amazing color choices, and provide both stability and agility. Go to adamskates.com.
We are back with action in 5 seconds. And, yeah, that was 6th penalty. Again, please understand our stats are unofficial stats, but we've got it as Pagnani's 6th penalty of this game to lead the way in number 0 penalties. Nice job there. Are you kidding me? Thunder reaches for the chiclets, makes sure they're all still where they're supposed to be. Then to the nose to check for blood. Something tells me there might have been an inadvertent shot to the mouth area.
And then her ponytail was not on her shoulder right, so she adjusted that too.
First time that Merrill is starting with the star. So Merrill Slaughterberg taking the star right off the line for the first time this game.
She's been a pivot most of the day.
It's going to be a 4-point pass there.
And I believe took all the star passes for Detroit.
Tara Retz has done it twice, I believe. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Close, though. There were only 2 of them. So there we go. It is a 4-4 run. We're inside 5 minutes. It's actually about 4.5 to play. 279 to 195 in favor of Rat City.
Monster the Jammer record for Detroit and out front and lead.
All right, well, listen, step number 1. Admit that you have a problem.
And then get lead. Score many points, keep the other team from scoring.
There you go. It's the perfect 4-step program. Forearm penalty is going to send another Detroit skater off to the penalty box. That's going to be number 31, Terretz. Brute Champagne takes the star pass.
Now the jammer record for Rat City, Reign of Terror. But Monsters working on that wall up front in the pack. Looking for a little help.
4-0 pass there. Forearm penalty being called. I believe that's going to go on Terrorets again. So out of the box, back in the box. And just like that, Terrorets has picked up 4.
Ouch.
So it's a 9-4 run in favor of Detroit, able to cross over the double century mark, if that's a thing. 2:04, but they are trailing by 79 points with 2.5 minutes, 2:45 to play right now.
Luna Rosehip, the jammer record for Detroit with 1 to beat, is out front and lead.
All right, well, listen, that's where you start. Aqua has not been stymied a whole lot, so it would be unusual to think that they would stop her completely here, and they don't. A forearm penalty being called, or was it a back block? She's indicating back block now, but either way, that's going to be Luna taking a seat and a jammer penalty, which will basically seal this thing up right here.
That's the proverbial needle.
It really is. I tell you what, I feel horrible for Aqua, man. She goes to the throat that time, rubbing her throat to make sure that that she's still got an open airway. I mean, she's just been brutalized.
I hope she goes and sees our massage therapist that is in-house right after this game.
Hey, listen, I got to be honest. I did that earlier, yesterday, and she's fantastic. Not that anybody at home cares, but it is true. Well worth every penny spent. I'm telling you. Track cut penalty coming, and yeah, that's oh man, that's a killer. And I think, nope, it is not. Okay, there you go. RPG and I were both looking at a potential additional 30 seconds on that one, but evidently Marquitas asked very, very generous today. Let that one go by. So as Luna Rosehip sits, Betsy Rexy racing around the track looking for their opportunity. No pack might have been the opportunity they were looking for.
Betsy Rexy working hard against that wall of white in the front of the pack.
That jam's going to come to an end right there. The important thing to look at is the time clock. We are going to get a timeout called by Detroit, as they had to. It's a 90-point lead by Rat City right now with 39 seconds left on the clock. 95 points after an 11-4 run. So the last hurrah, as it were, it would appear, unless something that we've never seen before happens, it would appear that Rat City will be the 9th place team here at Go Big or Go Home, and that would mean Detroit finishing up in 10th. Again, assuming that we're not making – oh, now it's okay. So some points – the point differential has changed now. It's now 294 to 208. The update is an 86-point differential. So short of an 86-0 or 87-0 run –
and you know what 86 means.
It's done.
Don't forget, stick around for a whole day of Derby today. We've got Texas and Tampa coming up next. Gotham and Montreal following that. Then we got Angel City and Rose. And then our championship game, which will feature the Victoria Roller League and Denver. Victoria, Denver, our championship game today. Stick around for a full day of Derby. Thanks to everybody watching on WFTDA.tv.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
Man.
My mom's watching.
I never thought they'd let me back on.
Well, here you are.
Trust me, if they knew it was me. So Detroit was looking for a lack of a back block. A lack of a back block. So
that's a rhymer.
On Gray 31, the penalty was assessed. So RPG, hang on a second. Let's make this easy. RPG, help us out here. Detroit thought that there should not have been?
No, there should have been. Should have been a back block on Gray 31. Gray 31 is currently seated in the penalty box.
Okay, so they weren't looking for the lack of a back block. They were looking for the back block, which had not been called. The penalty was assessed, so they'll retain their review. Now we got it. Okay.
Back to the action on the track. Thunder, the Jammer, record for Rat City. Reign of terror and out front and lead.
Back to the action at hand.
LOL, Jammer, record for Detroit. No pass, no penalty, says just Dylan. Thunder out there scoring points. Can they get to that perfect bowling number 300?
3-2-1 on the time clock. That is the end of regulation. Now we are into the jam time. 1:17 to go, 1:16, 1:15. And this jam's going to get called off right there. The unofficial final is going to be 306 to 216 in favor of the ninth place finisher here, the Rat City Reign of Terror, taking ninth place in Go Big or Go Home, Be Champs.
Stick around. We've got a lot of derby happening all day long today. You don't want to miss none of this action.
And that score is now a final, so there you have it, 306 to 216 in favor of Rat City after a 12-8 run. We'll give you a couple quick details here. Top scorer in the game is going to be Thunder with 105, followed by 98 points by Aqua, and then we have to switch over to Detroit for a 69-point game by LOL. Those are your top three stars, if you will. Cheeky right behind there would have been number 4 with 49, and then 45 for Monster. Let's see here, going across the board, Damage Control with 42, and it goes on from there. So that'll give you a brief idea of how it went. In the game, 55% lead jammer percentage for Rat City, 43% for Detroit. So, again, as go the lead jammer stat eye, so goeth the game. Penalties, fairly even, 36 for Rat City, 39 for Detroit. The challenge here was that those jammer penalties paid off, and Rat City took every opportunity to put those points on the board. So there you go. From the NYTEX Sports Center here in beautiful downtown metropolitan North Richland Hills,
Texas.
I'm Pastor Mike.
I'm Johnny Pepper. We'll see y'all real soon.